Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to create this Rockstar look. Okay, so what we have here is a pink wig that was previously colored. The only problem is in the inside the knots turn pink. So I'm going to show you how to fix this. Along the front of this wig it didn't turn pink, but in the back it did. Alright, if you notice, I didn't put any up here because this part was fine. Remember, the knots were fine there. It was just the back that I wasn't really concerned about because we were just making a video. But since I'm going to shave it, we're going to go ahead and bleach those knots. Okay, so if you notice, we went in and it lightened, but they are white. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my caramel, or either you can use whatever color, you know, your skin tone. I'm using caramel because I'm going to be putting it on. I'm going to use a brush, and I am going to brush that underneath. Now, I'm brushing it underneath because I don't want to get it on the pink. I've seen people spray it. I'm not really sure if they had problems with that, but it's just better for me to just brush it on, just for my mind, that I know I'm not about to mess it up. So I just brush it on. Now you can see that all of the white is gone and it matches. Okay, so I'm going to part off the section that's going to be shaved, okay? I also want to part off this front part because I want to frame the face last. So if I leave myself some hair to frame, I won't end up with it being cut, you know, and looking weird because it is a wig. So I need to frame it. Alright, so I'm going to start at the bottom. Just move this out of the way. I'm going to use my clippers, okay, because I want to get really, really close. And I'm going to pull the hair out at a 90-degree angle. I'm just going to cut it off. I'm going to cut it really, really low. You see that? Really, really, really low. Okay? I'm going to do my next piece. I'm going to cut everything at 90. And you see I'm taking subsections. They're probably about like a ½ inch section. Really, really short. You go in there and clean it up if you feel like you missed something. But the smaller the section, the more, you know, you have more control while you're cutting it. I'm kind of like freehanding it, but I am cutting it. But I just wanted to section it off so I can see what I'm cutting. Okay, so once you're at the top, I am going to cut this section at a 45 and blend it with the hair that was cut at 90. Okay, so you see how it's shorter here and then it gets longer here. Now we're going to use our thinning shears just a little bit on the top portion. Okay, so I have my thinning shears. What I'm gonna do, guys, you see the thicker area? I don't want that to be wiggy, and I don't want it to, I want it to lay down good. So I'm just gonna go in here just a little bit at the base. And then I don't have to worry about the bottom pieces. They're already gonna be fine. Okay, so once you get that handled, then we want to take care of the sides. So I'm going to just use my shears. You can use a razor. It's totally up to you. This is just what's close by right now. And I'm going to slither cut it. I'm going to go against the hair and slither cut it. Okay? I'm going to cut these, slither cut the front, making it uneven, texturing it. But I do want this to be pretty short because I don't want that to be long. And the more you texturize it, the more realistic it'll look because it's weave. Now, I'll take my mousse and lay it down. All right, so I have my mousse on there. I want to lay a little bit more, so I'm going to go in with gel. That way it don't get really, really hard. I don't want to use a gel. Don't use a gel that gets really, really hard, okay? We just want it to lay really, really flat and nice. Once it lays flat, you want to tie it up, and then you can put it under the dryer. Okay, now that it is nice and flat, you can either leave it like that, or you can do some designs. Okay, so I've been noticing a lot of designs like on a little shave size, like on people real hair. So I was like, well, let me do my wig. So have in mind what you're gonna do. I could either do like a really short cut right here. I think I'm gonna just keep it simple because I've been seeing like when you go in, don't go all the way. Like touch it and go. Touch it because you don't want to tear the lace. Like you don't have to do this. I'm just dangerous. You see me making my line? Don't go all the way in. All right. And I'm noticing that they're making them kind of wide. So I'll pull it down just a little bit. Like that's the trend, right? And you want to stay with the trend. Or you can create a trend, hey. People might not like it at first. They do me like that all the time. And then, hey, bam, it's a trend. And I'll do another one. These I won't make wide. I'm just going to go in. But the first one I'll make wide because I think I've seen, you can study different pictures. Like if you're just starting out, just starting to create, sometimes it's best to just, you know, find your favorite artist and just kind of like look at what they're doing until you can start to try to think of things on your own. But there's nothing wrong with, you know, having a model to go by. Okay, so I hope y'all can see that. Probably see it better when I put it on. I think I should widen this a little bit more because I've been seeing them like really, really wide. You could have did a design, but I'm keeping it simple. Just gonna keep it simple. But I do notice that they are having like the wide parts. That is the trend. Okay, but I'm not going to have these as wide. Like, why are you messing up that lace? Hey, I'm a hairstylist. That's what we do. We mess things up. Right? Probably see it better when I put it on. I think I should widen this a little bit more because I've been seeing them like really, really wide. You could have did a design, but I'm keeping it simple. Just gonna keep it simple. But I do notice that they are having like the wide parts. That is the trend. Okay, but I'm not gonna have these as wide. Like, why are you messing up that lace? Hey, I'm a hairstylist. That's what we do. Okay, so after you do your design, some of it might come up, and what you could do is just take a little hairspray, and then you can take your blow dryer in your hand and flatten it back out. Now you're ready to style it.